Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to fuse the bridge rectifiers on Comet, and this is also basically the same on any other Williams System 9 through, I believe it is 11. Some of them were fused later on in life and others weren't, but this one isn't. So we're going to take care and fuse these bridge rectifiers. As you can see right now, I already got the fuse blocks on because I went through several different videos before I figured out exactly how I'm going to do this. There's one there and there's one there. These take an 8 amp slow blow. I do not have any 8 amp slow blows right now, so I have to get some. But we can do everything else. What we need to do is we're going to cut this blue wire right here and this red wire right here, jumper them to the fuse, and then reconnect them back up. So I will show you what I'm going to do first. First, we're going to cut the wire. Ta-da! And then we're going to strip her and unwrap this one first to get a little bit extra. And I'm trying to keep these little pieces I trim off the wires separate. The reason why, I already went through this cabinet, cleaned it out, and what do you call it? It's all vacuumed. I have to vacuum this part, but I don't want nothing falling down inside the cabinet. So now we have this red wire cut. So what we're going to do is put a jumper wire onto it. And before you can do that, you need to put your shrink tubing on first. Get your shrink tubing on first. Now we're going to take it, my solder over here. We're going to tin this wire. I don't know how good you can see me. I got that wire tinned. Now I will, oh, this is going to be so much fun. That's why I like working with heads off on a table. It just makes it so much easier to do everything. Here, I got this wire tinned. Now I'm going to join them two together. That actually went better than I thought it was going to. Look at that. That went way, way better than I thought it was going to. I scared myself. I just saw myself in a picture on the TV, my monitor. Now I'm going to heat up that shrink tubing, and there, we got one. So this can just get plugged right into there like that. See how pretty that looks? See, this is pretty easy. You're probably getting it already. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Let's get the soldering iron. We will tin this side first because I have the soldering sitting over here so nice and pretty. Let that cool for a second. We'll tin this wire now. Okay, I already got a splatter. Let's get, there I go, I scare myself again. Let's get the shrink tubing down over this. Should have did that first. I'm gonna take this wire and try to flex it. There we go. Now I will connect these two together. And I don't like the way that looks. That's better. That is nice. Slide that over. Get the lighter again. And there. That one is done. So now, you guessed it, we will connect this one to that side. Now once we pop a fuse in there, that will be fused and safe now. The reason why we do this, or why we are doing this, is to save the wiring on this machine. Because if you get a boo-boo happening, which can happen, where something shorts out, what will happen is you're going to melt your wiring harness. Nobody wants to do that. So this is like a preventative maintenance, I guess you would call it. Pre-boo-boo from happening. You can say it that way too. But this is a pretty easy mod. It is so easy. I don't know why I haven't done it to my space shuttle yet. I don't think I knew about it when I got the space shuttle. I think that's my excuse. And I'm going to stick by it. But yeah, I don't think I knew about it when I got my space shuttle. So we're going to put a wire on shrink tubing over that one. And this one, just in case. And I'm going to tin both of these right away, since I got my solder already in a nice spot. Where it makes it easy for me to tin the wires. And then now I will tin these. Tinning is you're just well, I guess you'd be called, you're putting tin on them, but we're actually just getting them coated with solder so we can get the wires on them. And that's one. Let's get that over there. And we will shrink tube it. Heat shrink tube. There's one, and like we did before, we will take it and plug it right into the fuse holder. Is that on all the way? Yeah, I guess it is. Just doesn't look like it. And the next one, get that bent a little more straight. Oh, and I just dropped it in a cabinet and I don't want to do that. You're good, yep. Turn my soldering iron off. Get that. I used to smoke years ago, and once in a while I find lighters, and it still blows my mind that they still work. Bic made a good product, totally made a good product, and then that's it. We just take that and stick it on the other end of the fuse holder. If I can get my hand in there. There we go. That one I feel like it should shine more. Apparently I did get it on. Yeah, I did get it on all the way. And then that's it. As you can see, we now have that fused. We got the wire that used to be here and here. We cut it and we took it. Now it's going through the fuse to the rectifier and doing its thing. Now the game will be safe. So once I get some 8 amp fuses, slow blow fuses, I can there, I can get this on. But yeah, that's it. Now what I will do is I will take my label maker and I'll make some labels for this. This says 8 amp slow blow. Since it's kind of a non-factory mod. Well, it's a factory mod, but it wasn't done at the factory, so there's no documentation on the game. But I will put sticker on here, probably on the side or something like that, that says 8 amp slow blow, just to make it all nice and official. But yeah, that's pretty easy. You can go to the PinWiki website, and I just copied exactly what they did, but I verified through the schematic that it was the exact correct wires, and the one that they had on PinWiki, we used the exact same wires. So the exact same wires that are on my schematic, so it must be a Williams thing. It was the red wire and blue wire. And it says either or, but I just went by the pictures because that's exactly what they were referencing, so I even put it in the same spot. But yeah, it's easy fix. So cool stuff along the bottom. Check out the description. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because you apparently watched this whole thing and you found it interesting enough. And that's about it. Thumbs up. Take care. Later.